of the group setup details, where we last left off with the full explanation of the group details screen. What we're going to cover next is the group members area. So there are multiple steps there are two steps actually to setting up a group. So the first step is getting the details in, and that's what we covered in the last video. But the next step, and that's why we have the next button right here. We have the next button to take the user that's setting this up for the first time to the next step, which is adding members to the group. So adding members to the group is an activity that they would want to do. Maybe they don't want to do it right away, but adding members is something that is crucial to a group. So this is the initial view when it's empty. And that we're using the same exact template that we do for other empty states of lists, where we have the coaching aspect of things, and then we have the call to action to send the invite. So this send invite does the same activity as the plus button does here, or the plus button up here, once we have names in or members actively in the group. So that will take the person to the invite people screen or sheet. This is the same exact functionality that we have for inviting people when it comes to inviting people to BlueQ. The only difference, all functionality is the same. The only difference is this first one, where we are not showing all members within the BlueQ ecosystem. We're just showing the people that the person that is doing this activity is connected to, their connections. We do this because we don't want spamming of every single member of the BlueQ community through the invite all to join all these different groups. So to invite somebody, they have to be connected with you. You have to be connected to them within the BlueQ ecosystem. Then outside of the ecosystem, we continue to have the capabilities that we did for inviting people to BlueQ for a list or for any other activity, where it will send out an email or a text message, or you are sending out through your contacts or social media to invite them to join through the link and the QR code, a deep link into joining this group in this case. So in the group, we have at the top, we always have the admins that will show up at the top. The owner is the top one, and I am the one that's viewing this, so that's the reason it says me instead of the person's name. So this is my view of the group members of this. So we're in tab 2 here. So the first one is detail. The second one is the members. Third one is the rooms that are available within the group. And the fourth one is the visuals that are associated with the group, like the logo and the graphics, the visuals that represent the group as a whole. So in the empty state, like I said, and then we have the filled state. So you have two different links here. The first one over here in the red box, that goes to the people detail, that jumps you over to the level 4 basically of a person. And the more gives you the actions you can take with that person. So what are the different things you would want to do with any one person, whether that be publicly when you're viewing this, or in this case, we're the admin looking at this. You could report a person. You can report them through the global action for reporting into the BlueQ system. You can remove that person from the group. You remove from the group, and then it says you get the toast notification of the fact that person has been removed from the group. Very simple. The undo actually just reverses that activity. You could direct message with that person. So you could have a conversation with just that one person, and that would bring up the direct message in the messaging area. That is blue for right now. It is not completed yet, but should be very shortly, because this is a pretty critical aspect of the application where you have communication and you're accepting different invites, you're communicating with other people. So this is going to be a pretty used area of the website. And if you are not connected with that person already, you would show that you can connect with them. Then you get the notification that you have been connected. This is the same exact process as when you did connect with them initially, or would have connected with somebody initially. So I hit the plus button. I go to my list of people. I see the connections. In here, I see the ability to invite them. This is very similar to Connect, the connection, and if that person is already part of the group, you would see them as a group member already, so you wouldn't have a button that would be active. If you have already sent an invite to them, it would just show up like this, where you would then have the ability to resend the invite, which would just basically send the in-app message to that person once again. So if you have any questions about this, please look at the Add People, the Find Friends module, because all the functionality in here is exactly the same as in there. It's just the context. We are inviting them at this point to a group rather than to connect with us one-on-one. So it's the same basic concept. It's just the context of what is happening. So the action is the message invite to the group. So we have yet to write what all these messages are that get sent to the inbox of these individual people, but that will be coming shortly, I'm sure. So that is the group aspect or the group members aspect, adding members to a group.